Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. I'm so sorry this video is like so late, but life has just been hectic and I haven't had a chance to literally sit down and film this. So here I am sitting down and we're filming it. Just hold on. Okay, so my 3-month transformation, or my 12-week transformation, I will insert the pictures towards the end so that you can see the difference. My main goal, and I think to remember, is that everyone's goal is really different. I wasn't specifically looking to lose weight. I was actually wanting to build muscle and tone, and I really got there with my coach. I'm doing more now. I'm doing a further 4 months. I do want to progress a lot more, but this is basically what happened during my 3 months of being on a plan. It was actually really nice. I cannot for the life of me, I think a lot of coaches and trainers can't do training themselves, like, you know, coaching yourself through something. It's just a lot harder to do, I find, and I'm less motivated for myself when I'm doing, you know, my own thing. I'm not really following a plan that's set out for me, because also I'm obviously coaching other girls and it's difficult for me to worry about my stuff. I'll just rather have a coach that does that for me. So that's just my way of doing it. Sorry, I'm just trying to fasten my damn watch. It's not working. Okay, so anyway, basically what we did is I was on a maintenance plan for a little bit, so I got into my maintenance calories, and I started to obviously see really good results with that. And then I started getting okay. Then I moved from that into going into a deficit, and I got quite lean. There was a stage where I was quite lean. That was very difficult, I'm not gonna lie. I think for anyone, I mean, I love food. Food is always an occasion, you know. If you're happy, you want to eat. If you're sad, you want to eat. So it was very difficult for me when I was in a deficit, and to stick to it. It's really mental. People think that, you know, health and fitness, it's, you know, it's a physical thing. You can outrun a diet, or you can work out really hard and eat crap, and it's really not the case. It's so mental when you have to know that this is what you can eat and you can't eat, and know what your body needs and what it doesn't. And majority of the time we all think we need more food than what we do, or we need less food and we actually need more. So it's about finding that balance. So I was in a deficit. I lost quite a bit of body fat, what I feel, and like what I saw, and you'll see in my pictures. And once we got to that stage, then we started to put on more muscle. So I was eating according to my training. So on like your leg days where you use more muscles, I was eating a lot more, versus the days when I was training upper body and they're smaller muscle groups. You don't need as much calories for that. I'm obviously not looking to be super big. I'm just looking to be toned, more muscle. So that was the goal, and we did get there. I had my days where it was super hard, and I mean, there was times where I was crying to Daniel, and I'm just like, I'm over this, like, I don't want to do this, it's so hard. And that's usually when I was in my deficit days, because I was just so hungry, I was grumpy. I mean, it really does affect your mood, I'm not gonna lie. If somebody says to you, oh, it's so easy to be in a deficit and it's so easy to do this, and like those people that do stage preps and stuff, it's really difficult. Like, mentally, it's so easy to go and smash out a gym session. It's those next like 24 that next like 22 hours where you got to stop yourself from grabbing something extra or going to grab that box of chocolates. And I'm not saying I didn't do that. I mean, there was times where I didn't stick to my diet 110%, and there was some days where I completely fell off the wagon, and I just got back on the next day. And I reminded myself, you know what, this is going to be a process, and this is my lifestyle. At the end of the day, I was doing this to see pretty much how, you know, I responded with a different coach, whereas it wasn't me, because my whole life with my fitness and health journey, it's literally been me pushing myself to do this, me, you know, eating healthy. And I wouldn't say I was, you know, ever really macro counting or calorie counting prior to this. I didn't really know what my body needed, how much food and how much it didn't, you know. So this really helped me gauge more of what my body needs and get more in tune with my body, which was really nice. And it is nice now. I mean, even now, like, you know, it's so difficult for people to say, or even for anyone, just to get onto a calorie counting plan. It's tedious, it takes long, but once you get into actually knowing what calories are in what food, what macros are in what food, you'll learn it. Like, it comes with the process. I find it very easy to now, you know, eat according to my macros without even having to track it, because I immediately know what I'm eating. And yeah, I'm really happy, and I'm happy with where I'm going. I'm happy with my physique. I'm happy with what I looked like before. I wasn't, like I said to you, I wasn't looking to lose weight. I was looking to gain and pick up muscle. And obviously when you are putting on muscle, you're naturally going to put on a bit of fat because you're eating in a surplus on some days. For me anyway, this is all according to me and my goals, my body and all of that. So please don't ever use, you know, anything that's working for me is not necessarily going to work for you. And then I also started using creatine, which obviously a lot of people don't want to use anything. You don't want to use supplements. You don't necessarily need to. It just helps. It brings water into the muscles, making them swell a bit, and also helps with recovery time. So I've been taking 5 milligrams of creatine every day, which I've seen a really drastic change, and it also helps with strength. I can pick up a lot heavier than what I could before, and that's also obviously with my training, because I've been getting stronger as we go, changing the repetitions up, changing the sets, the weight, all of that. It's a full package, you know, you've got to work at it. And that's really helped me. And even with like my sprinting and running, I found that the creatine has really helped. On some days where I'm feeling super sluggish, or like I wouldn't be able to run something, it's just giving me that boost, I feel. It does also make you put on a bit, you bloat a bit, which is normal. You put on a bit of water weight, normal. I'm not really too focused on the scale anymore as much as I used to be. I'm more focused on what I look like and how I feel. And yeah, I just want to lift heavier, I want to be stronger, and I think it's really beautiful on a woman to, you know, be able to lift heavy and be able to have good muscle tone and be healthy all around, and that's all I want. And my coach has definitely helped me do that. And yeah, I'm really happy, and I'm looking forward to these next 4 months. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I've grown a lot in my glutes, and my abs are stronger, my arms are bigger, I've got more definition. These pictures were obviously taken just after my 12 weeks, so I mean, it's been like a month and a bit into my new 4 weeks. So I have changed a lot again since then, but I will insert those pictures at the end here for you guys to see. And I'm nowhere where I want to be yet, but I'm really close to getting to where I want to be, and it's just been such an amazing journey to learn so much about my body and how much I can push it and how strong I actually am. Not only physically but mentally. On the days where I felt like giving up, I just had to literally keep reminding myself why I'm doing this. And you know, it's all for me, it's not for anyone else, it's for me, it's for what I want to do and what I want to achieve and how I want to see myself. And I never want to see myself giving up on anything. If I fail at something, I fail, but I'm not going to give up. You can bet that. I will keep going until I get to where I want to be. It might take me longer than anyone else, which I'm not in anyone else's shoes and I'm not in anyone else's lane. This is my lane. I'm going forward, and I'm just happy with where I'm going. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, it was tough, but I learned a lot. Now I'm kind of prepared for, you know, getting thrown in the deep end and getting pushed harder. I'm prepared to do that, and I'm prepared to work for it. And I think that's the only thing you can really do. It's really just mentally know that it's gonna be hard, and you're gonna have days where it's gonna suck, and where you're gonna just want to go and grab that McDonald's burger, that McFlurry, a chocolate, lie on the couch, cry and be like, I'm over this. But bet your bottom dollar tomorrow you're gonna feel completely different. So it's okay to have those days. It definitely happens, and you just get back on. Not the end of the world, guys. You just keep pushing. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, I'm so sorry it was so late, but yeah, here it is, and I can't wait to share with you guys what I look like in my next 4 months. So I will see you then. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to subscribe and make my day. I really am enjoying making videos for you guys and just having these memories to look back on one day too. So I'll see you soon.